clothes that have been reused and reused throughout the years. So yeah, we probably don't need all of these. This is my handwriting from gosh knows how many years ago. So these are all going in the garbage. The kitchen is completely empty except for this old set of china that my mom had for quite some time. Peyton did take the sugar bowl because he wanted it. I am just going to take this to the thrift store. It's not sentimental for me whatsoever. So once that is gone, we've got an upside down garbage can right there. Besides that, everything is empty in here. Besides, of course, window hangings and stuff. We still have a hot mess everywhere else. I did go through some of the stuff here, got rid of some of the stuff on this table here, and then we did go into my bedroom just a tiny bit, not much. Peyton actually took the lamp that was in my bedroom. It was a Crown Royal lamp. Obviously, that was not from when I was a kid. And then we're also preparing for him to be able to take this shelf right here so he can take it to his apartment and utilize it. So we will clear this off next time. And then that will be one less thing there. I need to have Julia come back again and go through this pile of stuff and make sure exactly what she wants, what she doesn't want. We want some of my old toys and stuff for the grandbaby. Then we can start getting rid of more of that type of stuff. And let's go downstairs. It's still a disaster, but I will show you guys what we've got going on. We've got this pile right here that is ready for the garbage. And some of it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. And how many popcorn tins can one house have? That's the question. You guys can see the dust on these. I have probably thrown away, I'm guessing 20 popcorn tins that were either completely empty or had stuff in them. We have went through everything. This right here is one of the sentimental things that is kind of sad to get rid of, but at the same time, it's old, it's damaged. This was a Barbie canopy bed that my mom made for me out of hot glue and material, a good old finger hut box. And so she made everything for me. This is the canopy top. You can see it's super discolored and everything, and there was bedding that went on this as well, and so that is all going bye-bye. This is one of the pillows that was sewn and made for the bed, so that's a little bit sad, but you can't keep everything, right? And then we have a whole bunch of old paints and everything that are all dried up and stuff. And then this room here is where Peyton, Julia, and I spent most of our time today. I know you can't tell because we can barely get in because one of the boxes fell from where we had it. But I don't know if you guys remember the last time we were in here. This shelf over here was completely full. We have emptied it 100%. Peyton was thinking of taking this shelf right here, but it is so old and rickety. It is not real wood or anything, so it's not like it's something that can be refinished. Like, this is plastic, you know, these shelves aren't anything too exciting. He did find the extra shelf, so maybe he'll take it, but still lots of stuff. Hey, you guys, we have got a vintage workout bike here if anybody's looking for one. It looks like it has 292 miles on it, still lots of life left in it. We found this old Barbie Corvette that is well loved by this girl right here. And then we found boxes and boxes of empty boxes. I still have a bunch of stuff to go through. So this box right here looks like it was my work. And so here is a spelling test for me. I'm not sure what grade this would be. I got a 94, so I must have messed up angle and angel. And this, obviously, I was old enough to be writing cursive, and these were my favorite stickers. They were the scratch and sniff stickers, so I need to go through this box. And this great big huge box was at the bottom of the pile, and all it was empty boxes. This piece of furniture right here was mine as a kid growing up, so you can see that I stuck stickers all over it, and I believe that that was like Jim, if I remember correctly, for that cartoon. And we have so much wrapping paper. We have this entire box that's full of wrapping paper, as well as all of these rolls of wrapping paper. We found one of my old books, and I decided to go ahead and keep this. This is for me to read to my granddaughter. I'm going to keep it. It was my book. And of course, it's Ramona Quimby, Beverly Cleary, I loved that. And then this one right here, Julia found a big box of stuff that her grandma had kept that her and her brother did. And so Julia wrote this right here, and it was too dang cute. I had to keep it. It says, "We can buy chicken nuggets and we love you." And it says Julia and Peyton. And down here it has my ex-husband, me, it has Peyton, it has Julia, and it has our dog Precious and our cat Tiger. And look at how she spelt Precious. Gotta love it. So I am going to keep that, and just because I can't. And so just making progress. It doesn't look like it, but it is. And look at my sweet baby girl right here. Oh my gosh. Look at how cute she was. Wasn't she so cute? And now she's getting ready to have a baby of her own. Also, Peyton took quite a bit of stuff for his house. He found 2 brand new pairs of steel-toe boots. So he is going to take those and wear those for him. He is still looking for another job. So these 2 are garbage as well. We didn't even touch this room today. Of course, there's all kinds of stuff still to be gone through, but I figured I'd give you guys a quick update. I decided not to film anything when Julia and Peyton were here because I just wanted to enjoy the time with them. We had pizza, we visited, I brought them Girl Scout cookies as well as some pumpkin bread. And so this room, if you remember what it looked like, it's looking way better. Peyton did go through and he did confirm what I figured. This big box right here is just full of empty boxes. And so we have got, is this full? It's probably empty. What is this? Is this a new Stanley or is this an old Stanley? We've got to see right now. Let's look and see. I think it's an old one. It looks pretty good though. So, but this is one that he obviously used, but it's in great shape. And so besides the top of the cup right there, it's in great shape. So I might see if my hubby wants this one. This is the mine that he used to work at. It changed names multiple times while he was there. It was OCI, Stauffer, Roan Palenque. It is now Shishikam, I think is how you say it. So that is a Trona mine. That's where my stepdad worked for years and years. But we still have lots of fun stuff to go through. It looks like we have a box full of treasures here. Probably mostly paper sacks and stuff. And we have got some bills and stuff there. Then let me show you guys these. I made these for my mom when my babies were born. So here is Peyton. And that is my mom. That is my stepdad. And this is Peyton when he was a baby. And then we have got one of Julia too. I have to show you guys. I've got a couple other pictures I'll show you guys. I think I'm going to take these to my house. And we have got Julia's right here. So we've got Julia. And here she is in her little bow. So cute. There's Grandma. There she is sleeping. And, you know, we've got a full nude shot there in the middle. Hopefully I don't get flagged. Look at her with her big puppy that she got. And then the other picture that I wanted to show you guys, I don't remember if I've shown you already or not. This doesn't have glass on it. This is me as a baby with my mom. And so that is me as a baby. And then we have got more of my babies. This is Julia and Peyton. So very, very cute. All right, you guys, I am going to go grocery shopping. And I don't think I'm going to take you guys along because I am going to do a grocery haul. But this is the progress we made. Pretty dang good. We've got a huge pile of garbage. We've got boxes that were taken to the recyclers. And just lots and lots of stuff to do still. But we're getting there. Just like everything in the house, we've got the motorhome gone. But we have got a lot of garbage to take care of back here. I came back here just to check on the house and to look at everything. And so we have got ladders, we've got lawnmowers, we've got wheelbarrows, we have got plant stands, and lots of weeds back here. So I will have to come back here when the weather is nicer. And when we get the garbage can, we should probably get rid of quite a bit of this stuff that's back here as well. So yes, you guys, lots of fun at the parents' house. Here I am in my car. You guys can see it is full of stuff. Only one of those boxes is going to my house. The rest is going to my in-laws' house because they do have eBay stores. And so to see if they can sell it, they get to keep any of the profit, so I don't make any of the money off of it. But if they can make money off of something that's been sitting in my parents' house for 30 years, then more power to them. And I am actually sitting in the Walmart parking lot right now. I decided to go ahead and bring you guys along with me into Walmart because I'm not getting any groceries here. I'm headed in because I need to find new pots for the plants that I need to transplant besides the bathroom one. I have spider plants that I want to go ahead and transplant into a hanging planter, possibly for my own home. I also have another plant that was pretty much dead that Julia said she wanted. I can't remember what it is, but it's one that gets great big huge leaves. She said she really wanted it. So I've went ahead and nursed that back to health. It's looking really good, but it's in a really old pot. And of course we've got those bugs. So I'm just going to go ahead and get some new soil as well as a couple new pots if I can find what I need here at Walmart. So let's go on in to Walmart and see what kind of trouble I can get myself into. It is windy as all get out, big shockaroo. Wyoming is known for a lot of wind, especially in the southern part of the state. So let's go in. I am going to grab a cart, obviously. I'm going to be buying some soil and hopefully a couple pots if I can find what I want. And I have no idea what I want. I will know what I want when I see it, I figure. We've got all the cute Valentine's stuff. All the Valentine's bears. It is funny as I'm going through my parents' house and I already got rid of all the stuffed animals, and I think about all the money spent on the stuffed animals that just sat there for all of those years. And you know, I think about the money that we spend on stuff and waste, especially now that people are having a hard time making ends meet and paying their bills. And you just look at the wasteful spending, and I am just as guilty as everybody else. So this is not judgment by me whatsoever, because I am just as guilty because I like stuff, but stuff is just stuff. Oh, I see seeds. I'm not buying any seeds, you guys, because of course I'm going to be having my surgery. I am going to do a sit down with you guys and sit and talk to you guys about my surgery, about what it is. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the reasoning behind it. Not that I have to have a reason, but it is an elective surgery. So I will share that with you guys. All right, so I guess it's a good sign that they do have the gardening stuff out. Obviously, I don't need, oh, look at how cute these pots are. Obviously, I don't need anything special for the soil or anything, but these pots are gorgeous. So this is probably a good time to find a pot. I am just really drawn, not that they're big enough, but I'm really drawn to these pots right here. I love black and white. It's just so classic. And then I also really like that pot right there. What do you guys think? I like this pot down here at the bottom too. It's very similar to the one that I have in the bathroom already, but I don't need a pot that big. So let's keep looking. Oh, so pretty. I really, again, black and white. I like this. This one is just fun and funky. This is a nice pot. Just an average size looking pot. It is $35 though, you guys. Whew. But that might be good for Julia's plant to start off with, but it is a little more than I'd like to spend on a pot or a planter. Let's see what else they have. They do have plant stands and rolling things. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at these colors over here. They are beautiful and gorgeous. But like I said, I was really wanting something to hang a plant. I just envision it hanging. And I tell you guys what though, this is a really pretty planter and it's only $20. Oh, I really like that. I need to go ahead and message Julia and see what she wants for her house, because I would rather her pick a color. But look at all these fun colors, you guys. So pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and message Julia, talk to her, show her some of the planters, and then I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we found one that Julia liked. So her living room is gray. I already have it in my cart, but let me show you guys what we got. So $25 for this pot right here, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's gray and then it's got blue stripes. Her living room is gray, so I'm gonna get that one for her. I don't see any hanging planters that I can purchase to put a pot in, but I really fell in love with this style of pot right here, and so I want to have a couple spider plants, and I think I'm going to get one this size, and then I think I might go to Home Depot and see what they've got there. But this one I can picture in my front living room that has more of an orange color tone, and of course I love the bottom of that, so it's $12. And then I went outside and got some indoor potting soil, and this is all going to come out of the home category. All right, we're all done at Walmart. I have driven to Home Depot, but I wanted to show you guys. They didn't have a price on the dirt, so I was a little bit surprised at how much it was, but you know, this is something that needed to be done, and it'll be okay, right? It'll be okay. So I got the pot for Julia for $24.97. I got the pot for myself for $11.97, and then I got two 16-quart bags of indoor potting soil for $12.27 each. So I spent $65.17. It is amazing how quick things add up. I am going to go into Home Depot. I am looking for a hanging planter and a pot that can go into it. I almost bought a pot at Walmart, but I didn't want to buy a pot and then find a hanging planter thing here and then have it not work. So let me go ahead and go on in, see what we can find. Maybe we'll find nothing, but I still need another pot. So even if I don't find the hanging thing, I am going to buy one more pot because I want to have two spider plants in my house. All right, let's jump in. Here comes the sun. Just a little bit windy out here. Oh my goodness. Whew. It's cold, but no snow to be seen. No snow to be seen. Whew. The wind. I don't like the wind. I don't like the cold. Why do I live in Wyoming? Because I don't like the heat either. All right, you guys, I am getting a cart because, of course, I am getting a pot of some sort no matter what. So let's head over and see what we can find. Oh, brr. Very cold out there. So they've got some beautiful looking plants here, and I think I'm gonna have to go outside like I did at Walmart to find what I'm looking for. I don't know. I was hopeful that there would be some pots or something over here, some hanging planters. I do see some like drip trays and stuff here, but not seeing anything in here. So I am going to have to go out in the cold. I'm going to put my hood up on my sweatshirt to make it a little bit more bearable. All right, let's go outside and shop in the winter for pots. It's cold out here, you guys. Makes me wonder if I got a good price on the dirt or not. Probably not. Indoor potting mix, $12.47. Same thing at Miracle-Gro. So I did just fine. There's a moisture control potting mix, 8-quart. That is much better, $6.78. I am going to go ahead and get one of these just because I'm not sure if I got enough dirt. So I am going to grab one of those, and let's freeze our butts off out here looking for a pot, a planter. Like I said, I don't know if they've got hanging planters. I know they've got them for outside, but obviously that is not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for like this type of stuff, right? But look at these right here. These are clearance to $5 instead of 20 bucks. You guys, I can't help it. I can't help but see that type of stuff. Ooh, there's also a cute little watering can. Okay, stay on task, Marlene. Stay on task. Okay, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm thinking macrame, but of course I can order that online if I have to. But pots you don't want to ship or anything because, you know, they're big, they're heavy, they're probably expensive to ship. All right. Burger. Okay, pots. Pots. I probably should have just went ahead and got the one that I had. Look at all these clearance pots, you guys. Huh. These are not the type that I'm looking for, though. Lots of clearance pots. They do have a hanging basket one that is only, that's not it right there, but look at this one, 60 cents. I don't know, it's probably some tiny little pot. $3.99 for these plastic planters instead of $15.97. 60 cents again, 78 cents. I am looking for something a little bit nicer for inside. Most of these are looking like big outdoor planters. I probably should have just got the other one that I saw, but I did not. That one is $7.50 instead of $30, but it's the cheap plastic. That doesn't surprise me, but I had to look. Okay, here's a few pots for the inside. I am not seeing anything like, oh, is this a hanging? Holds 6-inch, just a cotton one, holds 6-inch to 10-inch pots. Okay. Oh my gosh, I had to rip it off, so I hope I want it. All right, now I've got to find a pot that I actually want in my house, hanging up. The other thing that I saw that I liked is that planter down there that is up off the ground that's got the feet. I like that one. And it is cold out here, so I'm going to stop filming so that I can put my hands in my pockets because it's freezing out here. Okay, I'm back inside because it is cold as heck out there. So I went ahead and just went with this simple black pot. I think that will look good. And I did go ahead and just get this woven cotton plant hanger. Then I can decide if I like it or not. But of course, I'm going to need a hook to hang it with. And then I got the potting mix. I am not going to worry about buying the hook today though, because that will take my hubby's help and I want his input on what we're going to get. But I just had to show you guys. I am loving these right here that have this glass pot, right? I love it. It reminds me of what I have in the bathroom, you guys. The bathroom plant is going back in the pot that I've already got. Somebody made a comment that it should probably be in a bigger pot, and you guys are probably 100% correct. Look at these. How pretty is that? And then you just keep it full of water. I like it, but I don't know how much they are. $20? Whew. I don't need it, you guys. I don't need it. Stay on task, Marlene. Stay on task. The struggle is real. Okay, you guys, I'm going to buy these and then I'm going to head grocery shopping. I will see you guys later tonight when I get back to my house. Okay, you guys, the yellow stickers got me again. They have these work gloves on sale for $3.50 instead of $9.88. And you guys, I have nice gloves at home, but I just need something, you know, that's not like super nice, like snow machining gloves or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a pair of these for $3.50. I think I'll go ahead and grab my hubby a pair as well, just in case he wants them. He will be an XL, I'll be a medium. They also have some insulated water resistant gloves that look really dang nice for $5.30 instead of $14.88. And my hubby, of course, is always outside working. I just don't know if he would wear this type of glove, so I'm probably just going to stick with the one type of glove. But I just can't say no to these sale stickers. And so there's the all-purpose gloves right there. They also have the grip gloves. They've got all kinds of stuff on sale. They've got hats. They've got tools that are on sale. They have base layers right here. So you've got a 2-pack of long sleeve base shirts, was $25.88, now $9.10. I don't know how good they are. You've got beanies, was $9.88, now only $3.50. You have got these gloves here, which maybe I should try a pair of these on. No, I like the other ones, you guys. I like the other ones, so we're going to stick with that. You just never know where you're going to find discounts. And you've got a portable charger here for $14.98 instead of $26.98. Always finding deals. We've got tools on sale. Luckily, I don't need tools, and tools are not something I have to worry about. All right, you guys, I promise I'm checking out now. It's cold out there. Okay, we have now driven to Smith's where I'm going to go grocery shopping. I'm not taking you guys in. I will have that in a grocery haul next week if you want to see that. So Home Depot ended up being more than I thought it would be as well. It didn't say how much the plant hanger was. It ended up being $12.97. I realized after I got the moisture control potting soil that it was outdoor, but if I need it, I'm still going to use it. It'll be just fine. And then I did get those 2 packs of gloves for $3.50 each, and I got that planter, which was $24.97. So another $54.82. Stuff adds up so quick. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye for today because it is close to 5 p.m. now, and by the time I get home, get my dogs, get my stuff taken in, I'm probably not going to really be doing anything besides hanging out. Nothing to see here, just a lady getting gas and looking like she's living in her car and eating taco time. How many of you guys have heard of taco time before? Let me know if you guys have that in your area. I love a crisp pinto bean burrito. When they call them out to put them in the fryer, they are a Waldo. The other thing that I love is their ranch. They have the best ranch ever. And I also love me some stuffed tots. So this is my dinner tonight, and I will be eating this on the way home. $7.50, and that is what we've got. Yummy, yummy.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot.
Hello everybody, it is Wednesday. I am headed to the post office. The puppies and I are going to go get a chai tea. I have filled Etsy orders. I had several international orders, so a huge shout out to anybody that, if you're watching this channel and you're one of my international people, a huge shout out. I always love seeing the international orders. I understand that the shipping can be insane, and I always try to give extra freebies because when somebody is paying over $30 in shipping for a few books or challenges, it is one of those things. But I wanted to bring you guys along. I also had some stuff that I had to deal with today that I thought I was going to be leaving town. I can't share what that information is yet. Some of you guys may guess, but it's not my information to share. And so it's just been a busy day. And yesterday went very, very well with cleaning out my parents' house and everything, like I told you guys. I got a new grocery haul video edited and up today. I also got my Wednesday video edited and up, so we are having a great day so far. I think the puppies and I are going to have a great night tonight. We're going to snuggle. We are going to watch some TV, right, Zeusy? We're going to watch some TV. I'm at the post office, so let's leave the puppy cam rolling and see who they bark at, what they do, if they're good dogs or they're bad dogs. I will be right back. Were they barking? I heard them bark, and I was 5 feet away, and I heard them barking already. I wish I didn't have barking Yorkies, but it is what it is, I guess. Let's go ahead and go get a chai tea. And today, what else do I have on the list today? What else do we have to do? I have some more Etsy orders to ship, but those are going to ship tomorrow. And then I do need to start working on the budget scholarship. I don't know if I think I told you guys about that already. I had an anonymous donor want to donate to somebody to get my budgeting services. The person I'm working with right now, I'm doing it for free, and this person went ahead and donated some money so that somebody else can get some help with their budget, which I love. And I wish that I could just help everybody for free, but as you guys know, this is my only source of income, and so if I spend a whole bunch of hours on free stuff, then I don't do as good at doing stuff where I'm supposed to be making money. So what kind of chai tea are we going to get today? Actually, I think we're going to get a London Fog. We're going to change it up. We're going to get a London Fog, and I think I'm going to do a blackberry London Fog, and that just sounds delish. And then the puppies can get their treat. Need to go to the bank. Need to get cash, but that's not till tomorrow. I have to wait for a paycheck to hit to get the cash for that. So let me go ahead and get my London Fog. Zeus. It's because I'm not talking to you guys. He's sitting there and whining. Whining. I've not been wearing a hat today. Didn't fix my hair, but...
Okay.
How are you today? I'm getting something different today. Oh, okay. So, I do change it up all the time. Okay. So, I want a London Fog, okay, and go ahead and add, I think they did blackberry. Does that sound right? Do you guys have blackberry?
Yes.
Okay, blackberry, okay, London Fog. And then when you get a chance, 3 dog treats. And that will be a large and hot with straws. Get in the back. That's okay. And sorry, it was the dog that honked at you, not me.
That's okay. No worries.
Thank you. Puppies have their treats now. We got a snow machine tag in the mail, first time. So you have to get a tag from the state for your snowmobiles before you can have them up in the mountains. So I've only got one here though, and he ordered 2. So hopefully the other one will be coming tomorrow or the next day. And let me cover up all of the info. So they look like this. They're like a little sticker that goes on to the snow machine. Interesting. And this is for the 2016 snow machine. So we need one more. I'll have to double check with Bridger to make sure he did order it. It's already freaking January and we've got no snow, and he's went snow machining once. Not even used our sleds. Hopefully he'll have some time off before we go to Hawaii so we can go snow machining. We need to make sure that our new channel is on Linktree. I just thought about that. Okay, you guys, we have got our London Fog. I don't remember them being so expensive. It was $6.75, and so I generally tip up to the nearest dollar, so I tipped $1.25, which is fine, but that was $8 today for a drink that I could have made at home, that I have tea for at home, I have milk at home, I have syrup at home. So what's my excuse? My excuse is that I like doing it, that I like the dogs interacting and getting a treat. I don't know what the excuse is. Do I need an excuse? Probably not, because I did use my guilt-free spending money, but then I started really, you know, thinking about it, and I did it last month because I bought syrups to make some London Fogs with, and I just haven't done it at home. So is it laziness? I'm not sure. Do you guys have a habit where you're like, why do I do this? If it involves money or if it doesn't involve money, it's like, why do I do this? I'm not quite sure. Okay, you guys, we are just about home. That's really all it takes for me to go run errands in town. Doesn't take long at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye for now. And I will come back and say goodnight if nothing else tonight. And tomorrow, depending on if I get the same call that I got today, I'm hoping to do some organization and bring you guys along tomorrow. It is time to go through my clothes and get my clothes gone through. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, you guys, I have been working in my office doing stuff like that. Decided to show you really quick what I'm going to have for dinner. I was supposed to make something else, but I don't feel like it. So I went ahead and made myself some little pizza quesadillas, and I bought some mushrooms at the store, and I've got some homemade ranch dressing. That is my dinner. And with that, the puppies and I, we're just going to hang out. We're going to snuggle. We're going to watch some TV until it's bedtime. So I will go ahead and say goodbye for this 2-day vlog. And until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.